Alright, Kif. That was you. Kif. The off-worlder returns! Talk about the incident. I had the misfortune of being here that night. What do you want to know? I have the remains of SOD3. Can you get any information from it? Let me see. You've got the head. That's where the memory core is. Give me a minute or two. That should do it. Let's take a look at the last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Oh, that looked like a beast rider. There you go. It seems the recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to, I think he said Nico. You should show this to Nico to get his help in clearing Dagon Gent as a murder suspect. Oh, Kif tinkered with the memory core. You saw the droid's last input. He was taking out the cantina's garbage and stumbled into the captain, getting shot from the shadows near the exit to the marketplace. Nico, I need your help. Nico, where are you? There you are.
Welcome back.
Yep. I don't care about your deck right now. Want to show you the droid's last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Yes, please.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gent couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting. The regulars of the cantina can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Yeah, but they're playing around by the sounds of it. Blade, this is my favorite planet, by the way. Love the story arc. Yep, got that. Played both games on original Xbox. Wow, that's a blast of the past. Problem is that you missed quests and dialogue because the original Xbox version of KOTOR 2 is incomplete. You're lucky you're playing the PC version of the game. Yes, my wife grew up playing KOTOR, and it was the PC versions of KOTOR, but even those were incomplete at the time. So yeah, I'm playing with the restoration mod, and when I'm not playing myself, my wife is sharing my Steam library, and she occasionally geeks out about all the wonderful things the restoration mod has done to improve and fix and enhance the game. And hearing her happy little excited noises over the last few days have been cute. I know you heard your name. I wasn't trying to hide it.
Someone else's favorite planet.
Yep.
Yeah, the story is awesome. It feels like the most
Well, it was probably one of the planets designed first. So, and then other planets were designed later, and then they ran out of time and money and whatever. You're welcome. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Nope. They did not. Okay, I have 3 different options here. Which do I want to do? Did you talk to anyone in the bar? Others can confirm that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droid there within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
Yeah, grumpy old guy.
I'm getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
Awareness. Ooh. The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
Interesting. What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Okay.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Yeah. Why were you locked up in the first place?
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
You have any idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
Free? You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Desensitization, not necessarily uncaring. Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It is a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but there's a master there. I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
Sounds like a Jedi pulling strings from the sides. Can you get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Item received short lightsaber. How did I get a short lightsaber from that? What kind of a short lightsaber? Ah, it's a red crystal. I don't want a red crystal. I have like barely any crystals as it is. Oh well. But it's nice to have another lightsaber in my stock. Lab station bag. Few chems. Few more chems. Numbness system. That's an interesting implant. Alrighty.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get hold of my contact from the palace without it.
I didn't click on you. I'll be going. I need to go straight. So yes, this way. Okay, so Cantina needing to find a... Oh, what's her name? Cantina Rats. The Beast Rider leader named Bakel. You can get a silver crystal in this game. That's my favorite. Ooh, a silver crystal. What do I have? I don't think I have many. I know I have red and green and blue. Those are standard. Orange, bronze. And then if I look at weapons, there's this one right here, which I think is a bronze as well. So I've gotten very few crystals in this game. Of any kind. I just bought this crystal not that long ago. But crystals and lightsabers have not been coming very quickly. But silver, I wonder what kind of lightsaber that looks like. That sounds cool. Ah, Bakel. Quick save.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
Oh. You have something that belongs to Dagon Gent. I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Asking, please? I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodiscs you get from his office?
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill him.
Oh! Solo mode off. Mandalore. Handmaiden. Could use a little bit of help, but at the same time, I might not need it. Didn't know where there's a bronze color. Can I see it, please? Maybe it's from the restoration mod. in a little bit. Let's see what I can do here first. Okay, stasis field. All but one got stuck. I love that so much. Force storm. I call that my delete button. Bakel didn't leave you much choice. A fight broke out and she died. Return to Dagon Gent. I love having that. I call it my delete button. It's so hilarious. Ooh, that's an open Starport visa. So that, in addition to the other one I have 2 Starport visas that I can potentially do stuff with. Hey Boeing, welcome back. LOL, light side force lightning. It's shockingly good. I was apprehensive about using it at first, but now it's turned into my favorite power. Because before I was using Force Wave a lot, but it pushes everyone back. Force Storm, it's so nice. And even though it costs an additional 7 force points per cast, I have how many? I have 375 force points. I can handle popping off a few force lightnings. Okay, Dagon Gent. I got your discs.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get hold of my contact from the palace without it.
Got the discs from Bakel.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
I have something I need to do
Come
first.
back when you're ready. Better yet, call the whole thing off. Palace politics can get you killed these days.
I have a feeling we're going to have a confrontation between the Queen and this general we've heard so much about. Oof. Okay, let's see here. Starport visas. Multiple people wanted to do stuff with them. Let's see here. Because I had one open visa. Let me... Ooh, level ups. Forgot about those. Let's see here. Open Starport visa. We got one of those. And then we have another Starport visa and a Bounty Hunter Starport visa. So we have multiple. Hey, dude. How much was it to open a visa again? Adjusting Starport visas. 500 credits. Sure. This'll take a little while. It is done. Here's your Starport visa. Quite a pleasure doing business with you. Okay, it says sliced open visa. This is the Starport visa you acquired from Kif. Slice it for you so that it can be used by anyone. Okay, so I have an open, a sliced open, and mine. Let's save again. Wait on leveling up Handmaiden until you convert her to a Jedi. Same with Bowder and the female. It's getting into a little bit of spoiler territory, but I'm surprised you can convert that many people. Also, this being my first time ever playing it, I'm finding the influence gaining influence with people a little difficult sometimes. Hey, Zart.
Good to see you again. Any luck with the visa?
I managed to get an open Starport visa.
Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks.
Here you go.
You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Reach maximum light side points. Cool. But I already was maximum. Oh, it goes off the chart. Nice. Sorry, but just trying to help. I understand, and I'm not accusing you at all. I'm just saying maybe a little spoilery, especially for someone who's first time ever playing. I don't mind the occasional hint, as long as it doesn't get too spoilery. Now, you gain less benefit if you level them up too much. Understood. At the same time, what's your level? You're level 22. You're also level 22. I'm level 23. So I'll hold off on those levels for now, but we'll see. Don't worry, I understand. No problems. Thank you. Okay, the thing is, this girl has apparently a really rare crystal.
Do you have a visa yet?
But she's also a bad person. What do you need it for again?
Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a
Oh. Force persuade.
You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently.
I don't like that. How do I know you'll live up to your end of the bargain?
Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi.
How do you know I'm a Jedi?
It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. Starport visas.
You can level up Mandalore, he doesn't turn into a Jedi. That makes sense. He's a Mandalorian. I mean, I think there was like 1 or 2 Mandalorian Jedi in canon history, but they were quite rare. Oh, I'll be going now. I don't want to give her a visa, but I want that crystal. I want to see if I get if I get dark side points, I'll revert it, but I want to see what it is. Have an open visa right here.
I had faith you'd get hold of one.
There are the game's even telling me I shouldn't give it to her. There are people that really need this. I have a feeling if I gave it to you, others would suffer.
So what if they do? You'll have what you want. Don't be stupid. I'll pay you more than anybody. Or if you want those items, there's no way you'd get them from anywhere else.
Oh, good point. Let's trade.
So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal? Your pick.
Lightsaber crystal?
Here you go. If you aren't satisfied...
Oh, dark side points gained, of course. How many? Wow. That is a significant dip in points. What is this crystal? Damage +5 and a regenerate +1. Can only be used by a Dark Jedi. Oh. Interesting. Cool. That is a cool crystal. And load. Crystal? What crystal? I don't see a crystal. Hey, Gormo. Extra Starport visa? I do have an extra one. I'll give you all I got, 500 credits. So that makes it easy. Works for me. Here's your open visa. Good luck to you. Yeah, that was free for me. At least you saved before it. That was my intention. I pretty much knew I wasn't going to go with the permacrete explosive exchange gal. I knew I wasn't going to go with that long term. I wanted to see what that crystal was. My curiosity was strong. Now, journal. I think that's it. Yep, that's it.